Oh man, it has been a while since I have done a convention overview or review. So the last anime convention review or overview vlog thing was on the main channel, and it was actually Animanga 2019. You can check it out over on the main channel, and then there was this little thing called COVID-19. You probably heard of it, and it just shut everything down. So obviously there were no cons to go to. There were the online conventions, but that just isn't the same. Like, yeah, you get all your announcements and all that stuff, but that's only half of the experience. There's the booths, the meeting new people, being surrounded by like-minded individuals where you're free to express yourselves, and the really awful convention pizza. Actually, you know what? The pandemic could keep that. I don't want it. Either way, this is going to be less of a review like I've done with the past conventions because COVID kind of gutted everything. I will do some comparisons to the previous Animanga just because that is a reference point that should be taken into consideration. And if you end up liking any portion of the video, please consider subscribing to the channel because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these because these were super fun. Honestly, I miss doing these. And I'm never going to take another convention for granted. Either way, I loaded up with a fresh mask and hand sanitizer and I was off. Parking was not that bad, which is a plus for me because parking is generally always a nightmare. I arrived around 10:15 at the parking lot because around 10 a.m. is when the con doors open and people will start being let in. At least that was the plan. To get to the back of the line, we had to walk through a row of itasha, which are cars that are considered painful to look at least that's what like the literal translation means. They were pretty cool. There's a nice little variety here and there. I hopped in line and I waited for about 2 hours in 90-degree weather. Yep, I am back on my bullshit. Now, this is one thing that I do not miss about conventions. The lines. And we need to start normalizing conventions in the winter because fuck the heat. After those 2 hours and being yelled at by the obligatory convention preacher, side note, he called us all pedophiles. I got inside. I went up to the counter and I'm not trying to get anybody fired, but the person who checked me in and checked like my email did not even see my confirmation email. They just asked me what badge I had and I was a little confused, so I just said the regular one. He gave me the Friday badge. Again, I didn't pull out my phone. There was no ID. He didn't ask me for any confirmation number or anything. Should have asked for the 3-day pass, huh? Yeah, I should have asked for the 3-day pass. Either way, I got a bag and my pass, but no program guide. I'm not entirely sure if there was one. Maybe someone will let me know in the comments. I went inside and oh my goodness, I missed this. There were so many people there. This year's Animanga was held in the Ontario Convention Center, which Anime Los Angeles was held before the lockdown. The previous one was held in Pomona, so they had a lot more space to work with. The convention was split between a couple sections. There was the main dealer's hall and the main ballroom, an arcade section as well in the main ballroom, a program stage located next to the arcade, and artist alley in a side room. Walking around the main hall, there was a variety of vendors, but you would find the usual suspects at this convention as well. Here we have some Weiss Schwarz cards. Shout out to all my viewers from the main channel. Here we have a booth filled with a variety of Japanese snacks. Here's a book off. I have a video of them on this channel if you want to check them out. There are more anime related goods here than normal. Makes sense, it's an anime convention. Digging through some Famicom games, here is Takeshi's Challenge, a notorious game. I am looking for Dragon Quest or Ys games, but honestly no luck. These are a scam, do not buy into it, take it from Papa Lunchbox, save yourself. In the convention, there were a lot of streetwear companies, and I ran into this Wobbuffet a lot. Either way, lots of trendy streetwear companies and car stuff. I would personally like more physical media vendors like booths that sold manga or booths that sold anime Blu-rays, DVDs, VHSs, and things like that. Because honestly, I'm not super into that streetwear culture or that car culture, so that is a little lost on me. Here's the arcade right next to the dealer's area. There are a variety of different games, mostly rhythm games, mostly fighting games, and yes, the usual suspects are here. One important thing to note is that every game is absolutely free. Another thing to note is that they are not connected to the internet, so they are going to have some limited options. I will get to that a little later, but hey, it's free, who cares? They do have my game Groove Coaster, and right next to it is Drumadora. Here are the fighting game cabinets, and these cabinets here are the classic arcade games. I was very excited about playing those. The obligatory Dance Dance Revolution. Here's the line for the convention pizza. And an inflatable station? I was getting mad Dashcom vibes from this. Here's the table game where you flip the table and you get some points. And here tucked over in the corner is the autograph section, and there he is. See, I told you I ran into him a lot. Alright, let's try some games. Here's my usual Groove Coaster. Again, not connected to the internet, so my Nessica card does not work. Also, there were limited songs in the game. This is a game where you tap to the rhythm of the song. Super fun, absolutely love it, and you know what? I'm not that bad at it. Check this out if you ever have the chance. Here's some Dance Dance Revolution. Like I said, the usual suspects. Here's an interesting one. This is a game where you are a train conductor. I was a good boy and waited in line, and all systems are a go. You tap the screen and then you drive the train. I had no idea what to do, but we made it to the station on time, I think. Hey y'all, voiceover lunchbox from the future here. Yes, I made it on time. I overshot the stop though. I'm not a good train conductor. And side note, I think I have gone on this exact line when I was in Japan. Here's Drumadora with Tsunade absolutely crushing it. Typing of the Dead for the Dreamcast. Instead of shooting at the screen, you type what is on the screen. Super fun, but everything was in Japanese, so it was a little tough. And the Dreamcast keyboard was not like the mechanical keyboard I'm using to type the script. I forgot the name of this game, but I'll toss it on the screen right now. A remastered port is available on Steam and Switch, and I actually have it on Steam. Here is Puyo Puyo. I absolutely suck at this game, so moving on. Here is Puzzle Fighter, Pokken, and right next to Pokken is Tekken 7. Here is Nezuko dancing to a game that is literally Just Dance but with anime songs. While I was getting my footage, there was a DJ of some sort playing famous anime songs, but I didn't get any footage of it because I realized that would be bad for my channel. But he did play some anime songs. Here's the fighting game tournament section where you play fighting games in a tournament. Pretty self-explanatory. And that is everything in the exhibit hall. Here's the Maid Cafe, and no, you cannot pay me to go in there. To the side of the main hall, there is Artist Alley, and there was a lot of talented artists there. And I am a bad YouTuber, so let me jump cut to a better look at the sign. There we go. Out of respects to the artist, I'm not going to be showing much footage there, but there was a lot of good stuff. My wallet really did not have a chance. I will show off all the stuff that I got at the end of the video. All in all, I spent most of my time walking around Artist Alley because I absolutely love that portion of any convention. Then I walked around the main hall a good majority of the time, stuck around to listen to some music by the anime song DJ, and then I played a lot of video games. Here we have an absolute shrine of just REM figures. And for some reason, Barnes & Noble is here. And when I said I'd like more anime and manga sellers, I kind of want more independent or straight distributors. But hey, we can't all make up the rules. And I hung around the convention for about 5 hours and I was done for the day. And by the end of the convention, this Pikachu represented how I was feeling physically. And while I was leaving, there was still a long line of people waiting to get inside. And to get back to my car, we had to walk through the Itasha one last time, and they were playing some of the most annoying music I've ever heard in my life. And I had to get a shot of the sign, and that was my trip to Animanga 2021. After that, I was super hungry, and I went to Subway because it was there. So before we get into the haul portion of the video, let me just say that this was super fun. I had a great time walking around, getting footage, looking at all these cool booths, talking to artists, and playing a lot of video games, as well as staying away from the convention pizza. And just a heads up, I am fully vaccinated. I kept my mask on the entire time. I tried to stay away from people as much as possible. It's kind of hard. I carried a bottle of hand sanitizer, and at the very end when I got home, I threw all of my clothes in the washing machine. I stayed home for 3 days and I was fine. If you're going to a convention, please be fully vaccinated and please still take precautions. This is where I usually would give it a rating, but like I mentioned, COVID did change some things around, like the wait time compared to 2 years ago, ungodly. The new venue is super nice. The parking was easy and very cheap. There was no real program to speak of because of, COVID. There also weren't that many guests, so I can't really give it a rating there either. So yeah, I can't really give this a rating. The one complaint, and I don't really think it's Animanga's fault, is that it was really cramped. There were a lot of people, and rightfully so. When Anime Expo is canceled for the second year in a row, and all the major conventions have also been canceled, everyone is going to flock to the nearest one available, this being it. Regardless, I had a fun time the last time it was held, and I had fun at this one as well. Definitely will be coming back, and I will be adding this to my roster of conventions that I go to yearly. And time for the haul portion. Alright, and now it is time for the haul portion, and like I mentioned, I'm trying not to spend money because I gotta go to the UK, but it's kind of inevitable at this point. I got one single print, and it's this one of Sonic the Hedgehog. I forgot to grab a business card, so if this is yours, I'm really sorry. I absolutely love it, and I will put it on my wall. Next up, I like really practical things, so I got a little glasses cleaning cloth because, I do wear glasses, and I didn't have one, so shout out to Jake's Pins. So go ahead and give him a follow, and let's see if this actually works. Yep, it works. And here is the miscellaneous flyers portion. Animatopia, I have a video of them on the main channel. Absolutely love them. Otaku Academia, I think these are the people that had cards, I think. I wasn't able to purchase anything from them, but I am going to follow Cutie on Instagram. And then we have possibly a future video, the Megabit Game Expo in Simi Valley. Nice. I do like retro games, so this is something that's right up my alley. And of course, the next one that I'm going to be going to, Anime LA again. And I actually did go to the one before the lockdown. You could check out the video over here. Wait, I never uploaded it. Never mind, but I did go, I promise. Here's the enamel pin section. I got this one, Dom, I think, by Hyun. I got this for the girl. She really likes Animal Crossing, and Dom is her favorite character. I got Michelle because I am a huge Bang Dream fan, and I absolutely had to get something like that. And my favorite one, I got Monokuma from Danganronpa by Puressa. Very nice. I probably should mention who this is for. Ivory Nice. Shout out to them. Ivory Nice, Hyun, and Puressa. And the last thing I got is actually by Tora Pops, and I recently just bought a new car, and there is a lack of stickers on it, and I got a Futaba Rio sticker for my Kia Rio. That was not on purpose. Well, either way, I'm going to put this on my car. Very nice. Thank you, me from the future. And as well as this, they came with a free sticker as well. Very nice. And that is literally all I got, because again, trying not to spend any money because I gotta go to the UK next year. Oh man, that was actually a super long video, but thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Leave a comment if you went, and especially if you saw me walking around my GoPro. Either way, thank you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.